got recording.
Yeah. They're all three recording, and we got the Zoom going too. What's up, man?
What up, bro? Is this official?
This is official.
This
dude.
is an official start.
You're here. You're on the Morning Wood. What's up?
I'm good, man. I didn't know because we did a few other starts. I wanted to know if we was in. What's up? I'm happy to be here.
Yeah. We had to get some technical difficulties out of the way.
We got it out the way, man.
We made it happen.
Happy to be a part of this shit,
dude,
man.
Thanks.
The Morning Wood at midnight.
The Morning Wood at midnight. That's exactly
it's
what
like
this
fucking
is.
12:30 a.m. right now.
Yeah, because I got a whole army of kids in the back, and I got to put them to bed before we can make this happen. So.
Oh man,
you know what it is.
I didn't need the story, but
you know what it is.
That's
nice.
Good.
No, you know what? I should have just kept that to myself and buried it deep down inside me.
Just gonna blame the kids, man.
Sure.
It is the morning though, technically.
It's gonna.
My
yeah.
bad, man.
No,
fuck
cool.
me. I just shit it on.
That's what I was thinking.
That's what I'm thinking. Like the hell with my guess. What is he?
Yeah. Exactly.
No,
Shit,
this
man.
is great.
This is great. Yeah, man. You're a super funny guy, and I thought it'd be really cool to interview you, ask you some questions about just like how you started in comedy. Like I don't know your exact story, but I know we've been on a lot of shows together and known each other for a few years now. But what made you want to do this in the first place?
It was weird, cause is that camera got me? Is that down on me? Okay, it's weird. Do I have to look? I'm gonna look at you. It's weird.
You just get comfortable.
I'm gonna get comfortable. I'm gonna get all right. By the way, this jacket, I just got it. It's pretty nice.
I really like this side, but this side I'm not fucking with it.
Of course, you wouldn't like the black side, but okay.
It's green.
All right.
What are you talking about? It's army green. You look like
I'm gonna get him in it. Is this green or black? What is this?
I think that's
You look like a commander of the rebel army in Africa.
No, that's
like
a faded black.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh
See,
my God,
so he's
it's
a racist.
green.
Okay, but,
all right. At least we got that out of the way.
I first started. I wanted to do it because I was 10 when I wanted to do it, and it was because like I would watch a lot of TV. When I was a younger kid, I didn't go outside that much. I watched TV all the time because we grew up in it's kind of a really bad neighborhood.
So you watched stand-up?
Kept me in.
Like Comedy Central or
what?
what?
First, I was watching just funny stuff, like cartoons and shit.
Yeah.
And eventually that seeped over to Family Guy and South Park.
Yes.
So I was watching that at 10 and shit, 9 or 10. So eventually one day my mom, she was telling me, I watched the episode of South Park. It was about blowjobs. It was saying if you took your wife to a Broadway play, she'd give you a blowjob or some shit.
That's really nice. She should. Ladies, you should.
It was a brilliant episode. It was brilliant, and I brought it. My mom was like, "Hey, me and your dad's anniversary, coming up, and I'm gonna just give him some things, I got a gift ready for him. Don't tell him, I was like, oh my God. I was like, it's the gift. Are you gonna give him a blowjob? She was like, what the?
So your first bit ever was about a dick.
Basically, of course, and that's
pretty common.
It's a
in this
quessential part of my work now.
It surely is.
So
it resonates. You can really see where your early career.
It started from there, and it's ending there.
It's the same place.
I said it to her. I didn't know, but the thing was, bro, I thought a blowjob when I was 10. I thought a blowjob was a kiss.
Yeah,
I thought you were blowing the kiss.
Okay,
I was like
yeah.
That's like that. But she didn't know that I thought that, so she was pissed.
Because she knows the real reference.
She knows the real thing, and she knows she wasn't giving it to my father, apparently, for that.
Right, and he wasn't giving her Broadway tickets either. Or he might.
He was like, listen to the boy, damn it. Are you going to give it or what?
Pops, you might have got that blowy if you take her down for a play. That's what they want. They want to see cats,
So he was mad. Because she was mad. So he's like, dude, where did you even learn this? I was like, I was watching the South Park and shit. So he got rid of my TV in my room. I couldn't watch TV. But the month before, my mom got me an iPod, for Christmas or some shit. I didn't even want it, but I just got it because, we were doing well, even though we lived in a pretty bad place. But we were doing well. So she got me the iPod, and I was like, fuck it. I'm going to just look up South Park on the iPod. From there, it was like an algorithm chain, and it recommended me to Chappelle's show. From Chappelle's show, I got recommended Dave Chappelle for What Is Word comedy special.
So you were 11 at this time?
So now I'm on the algorithm and stand-up. And eventually I saw Eddie Murphy Raw, and I was like, yo.
So Chappelle's the first thing you ever saw?
Yeah.
That's
first
so weird.
stand-up I ever saw.
That's weird because you kind of remind me of Chappelle, like a young Chappelle. Like you don't really look like him or anything.
Not at all.
Not at all. But just like your presence, you know what I mean? And like, you're a pretty good writer for as young as you are. And I mean, so what? You were how old were you? 17 when you first got on stage?
I was 16 when
16.
I first got up on stage.
Okay.
I was at school talent show.
So did you do Eddie Murphy's jokes and Chappelle's jokes to your friends and people like that?
When I was
before
10,
you ever, When
I was 10,
right.
I would go in and be like, I would do
the
this
same
shit.
Everybody does that shit.
I would be like, I do the ice cream truck shit that Eddie did like when I was 10, and they would think it was funny. But then one day I did one of Eddie's things and it didn't get any laughs. And I was like, that's weird. Why didn't they laugh? What? And that's why I figured out, like, oh, they're not my fucking jokes.
And they know. it got so popular, right? Like, eventually it got so popular, they were like, no, those are...
Yeah, maybe one day a kid was like, dude, I think I remember seeing it. I was like, no, you didn't.
You never heard that before in your life.
You never heard it before in your life. You didn't. But it started off, but no, I was always kind of funny before that, though. People will always tell me, like, I was the type of kid, like, you always want to hear me retell a story of what happened. Like, some shit happened. You'd be like, oh, talk to Jerrell.
Somebody else is like, Jerrell, come over here real quick and tell. I know what you mean, yeah.
What was that?
Yeah.
So I was always kind of funny. But, 16 is when I first went up. It was a school talent show.
School talent show?
Yeah.
And how'd you do the first time?
I did well. I'm
Yeah.
not going to lie. I did well. Now that I look back on it, now that I know, like, kind of more about stand-up now I'm like, man, the timing was terrible and shit and this and that. But they dug me.
But structurally, though, you had jokes already at that age.
It was really, I did 2 real structured traditional jokes in the beginning, then the rest, which is the story about me almost murdering a homeless dude.
Yeah, with some punches in there and stuff and some details, funny details.
Yeah. But I got an applause break. I remember I stepped on it. I didn't know you had to wait. Yeah, I just kept talking.
Yeah.
And now I look back on it like, God damn, why did
I've seen you get some applause breaks,
Damn it.
And you don't do that now, huh?
No, not at all. I soak it in. I'm like, give me that.
Yeah, exactly. Feels so good. Please bring the magic.
Keep going. Let's do it for the rest of the show.
Bring the magic. Yeah. If you guys could just clap.
Yeah, it went good, man. I got 3rd place because I went over my time, which, doesn't happen at all anymore. No, it does sometimes. But yeah, I won't.
So, I mean, that you were obviously a kid then, and it was fun, right? But did you ever think like I could make a career out of this, even at that age, or when did that kind of bloom on you that this is something you wanted to do for a living?
When I was 10.
When you were 10, so you knew even from back then, like this is gonna be me.
I looked all into it. Yeah, I was like, man, I gotta. However you do it.
Yeah.
That's
dope. Dude.
I was like, however you do it, man. It.
However you do it, I'm gonna figure it out.
I had no clue. I mean, I thought I had to wait till I was 18.
Yeah,
that's what I thought. I thought I had to just wait it out.
Stand-up's one of those funny things where there's like no real blueprint or anything like that. But you can see that like success leaves clues. Like there's a lot of people that have done great things that we can look back on and be like, okay, maybe I don't want to be just like him, but if I could take this business model and apply it to what I'm doing, in whatever way, then I can hopefully someday get to those levels. So
yeah, no, you're right about that because it wasn't no set stone thing. I didn't know how. I was looking up. I found out what open mics were.
Yeah.
When I was younger, I looked up stuff about it, but I was like, man, you gotta be like 21 or 18 to do it. But really, you don't, bro. That's the thing. Like I've done open mics even now where I've seen like a 14-year-old or a 15-year-old there.
They just keep getting younger and younger. Yeah.
And you're just like, well, why the fuck are you here? Like, it's just, sometimes like that. But when I started out young, like, people were cool to me. Like, they never really made it they would say, like, oh, he's young, he's a kid, But nobody was ever like, God, like, he needs to go to school.
Right.
They were cool, man.
Yeah, I think,
cool.
Also when you're good and you have a presence, people, especially older people, they want to, like, throw you a hand and a leg up a lot of times. Some people, not everybody for sure, but I found that when I first started, even though I was I was a little bit older than you obviously, but people who were already experienced in the industry, like they will tell you things or maybe not give you opportunities right away, but like they give you advice and they like that because it's like we're running out of time. There's only so many comics and you need a new generation and you need to, you know what I mean? You need those connections throughout the industry and the scene to kind of make it stronger. So, shout out to those people who were there.
Indeed, shout out.
Lots of shout outs
to those people.
It's a small
None
community.
specifically.
No, none specifically, but those people who book us and make it happen, right? And who've been.
No,
doing
I
this
do
before us.
appreciate that because now I see sometimes a lot of people coming in don't get like a nice welcome.
Yeah,
in sometimes
that's
when I
true.
see it.
A lot of times it's their ego
Pretty
shit
rough.
too, though. You know what I mean? Like a lot of I remember this one kid like a few years ago. Not that funny, but he had like a ton of friends, a ton of following. So anytime, even if he did an open mic, there'd be like 20 people there. And if he was like selling out Wileys, you probably
You
remember
already
the
know
guy.
what that's like.
Yeah,
they-
he's crushing it, but he's not crushing it.
yeah, he's coming. He's going up there like, when's this Netflix special coming out?
Oh my
When's
god,
it?
bro! And it
He's
kills
like, nigga,
you.
where is Netflix?
It kills you. It's like no one will come see me. I'm hilarious and no one comes. Like how the fuck is he getting all these people?
Good at it when people just aren't able to come anymore. Man. Friends and family
We've been
aren't
doing it
able
for
to
so
show
long
up.
that they're like, we saw your act, baby. It's changed though. I've modified it. a
No.
little. They're like, no, we know what you do.
I don't even know the specific person you're talking about, but I've seen that like hundreds of times. So it doesn't even matter. And they're coming in since it's like 40 people specifically there for them, and they do well because they know them and shit.
Yeah.
They're probably even talking about one of the fucking people in the crowd, and everyone knows the person. And they're like, so he's going there
Exactly.
like, man,
I'm crushing it.
But when he has that one where it's rough, when he has that bomb in front of the 50 people that he knows.
Yeah.
Oh man, all the comics in the back of the room are just like,
Those people quit.
finally.
That's what those people end up doing. How many guys have you seen like that come and go in the 3 or 4 or 5 years that you've been
Most
doing
of them, you're correct. They quit.
They quit. Most of them quit.
they're
They
like,
can't
I'm
handle
done.
a bomb, bro.
I'm done. No.
You got to live in that shit. You got to live in that moment. And if you commit, like, there's nothing anybody can say to you while you're up there. You know what I mean? They can
Oh, no, no,
say
there's-
whatever the
there's
fuck
things
they
they
want.
can say.
No, they can say shit. But I'm saying, you walk away, with your fucking respect and your self-respect, and you can sleep at night.
Absolutely,
As long as you stick with it and you stay in there. I'm not going to say that it's easy, though, because everybody's had fucking moments where you're like, I can't control this.
Absolutely.
Like, I can't, I'm fucking,
Way
what was your
too-
worst bomb, you think, ever?
Oh man, it's
You just made a post on Facebook about it, right?
yeah. No, I was asking people just to hear what they had to
Well,
say.
I want to know yours, though.
There's 2 really bad ones. I told one on a different podcast before, but I feel like that one might be you know what? Nah, I'm gonna do the other one's bad too.
It's a different audience.
The other
so-
one's bad too, so fuck it.
Okay.
It's bad. Trust me, it's bad. Okay.
All right. Is that bad?
So it was bad. It was still bad. I was like, I was doing a spot at the Dayton Funny Bone back when they were open. I think I just turned 18, and it was for this headliner. He was like social media dude and all that. So it was Pat. I think ended up selling out. All right. So I'm in the back. I'm like, all right, man, I'm about to get in the zone, and I go after Ray Jackson. I go after him. You know him.
He crushed it. He crushes, like, especially a club.
And
He's a club comic.
I'm like, all right. I didn't even mind it. I was like, yeah, all right, whatever. Yeah, cool,
Yeah.
cool. But before, when I heard the line, I'm like, whatever. But when the show starts, as soon as the host steps up there, nobody clapped at all. Like, no one.
no. So you could see that the crowd.
You
was-
already know. They're like, we don't give a damn who you are.
We had to
Where's
wait
the
an
guy?"
hour to see the guy.
So they didn't clap for him at all. Then Ray gets up there, crushes, brings it, right? Then I go up. Ray did a joke about wanting to have 4 penises or something if he was a mutant or something.
Yeah,
like
and he's got the chair up
And
there like an
that. So
octopus.
he humps the stool
Yeah.
for like 5 minutes
I already
or
know
11, and
this
he's just grinding all on it,
fucking Ray.
just wrecking on it, right? And I get up there. I had a water. I was about to put it on the stool, but instead I went like, hey, my man, can I put my water on your table? I'm not trying to get Ray's old cum stains all over my water. And they actually, boom, right away, loved that. Just that random thing. So in my mind, I'm like, all right.
I got this. Kind of do some bits.
I was like, that was easy. That was just a little thing. I'm going to do great. I'm going to do amazing. So like, my first joke was about hookers. I did a joke about hookers. They loved that. They loved it. It was just a nasty joke. It was stupid. They're loving that. I'm up there still and like, man, they have to palm them. They should be paying to see me.
I
That's
got
what they
this
need.
shit.
This right here, I should be closing it out. Like I'm just in my fucking head. Well, you already laughing, but that was really That's really the mindset I had. I was like, everybody said this would be rough, man.
Everybody said this gonna be rough.
Whatever. I was like, Ray who? Like, what is this? So I said the hooker joke. It actually kills. They love that. Then my joke directly after the hooker joke was a joke about communism. It was the
oh no, it's a different direction.
It was the direct joke.
were you wearing that jacket?
I wasn't jacket guy yet. I wasn't.
Jacket.
I think I was wearing a Leatherman jacket actually. I should call that the bomb jacket. I wore it a couple other times.
That's what they call them, as bombers actually.
I bombed in the bomber.
They call them bombers, yeah.
Communism joke completely bombs. Because keep in mind, this is a hood ass crowd too. So they're like, okay, cum stains on the stool, ha ha ha.
Go
Hookers,
back to that.
Ha, ha. Then communism, huh?
Everybody's on their phone googling and
then
shit.
you're trying to figure out like we gotta do research to get this. Boo! Like, so they didn't get it at all.
They got it later that night.
Hopefully, I hope I educated one person.
2 days later, their kid was in school and like trying to do their homework, and they were like, "Mommy, what's communism?" She was like, "God damn it!
It must be about hookers or something." Because that dude was put down hookers. Why is my school teaching my kid about hookers?
She was like, "Put cum on the stool."
To this day,
I saw a TED talk about this.
Said the communism, it bombed. Then after that, I moved on. Didn't address it bomb. Just moved on to a joke about Columbus Day. That was the next one.
Got real political, didn't you?
They're like, who is this guy? Like, literally, I turned into two different people. Like, it was just. So I did the Columbus Day bit, and some people were kind of laughing, but it wasn't enough to get the whole. But in my mind, I was like, the acoustics to this room.
It's just these laughs ain't hitting.
That's what I was like, it's not the right echo. That's what it is. Because I saw his face. He's smiling. That guy's smiling.
Maybe I go to the right by the other speaker.
Maybe the speaker's off. Like, I'm just coming up with it in my head instead of thinking about what the hell are you going to do to do better. So that joke did okay. After that, I did a joke about going on a date with, like, a weird, like, racist white girl or some shit. And I'm thinking, like, dude, this is gonna, because I'm making fun of the whites. This is gonna
black people love that. Yeah, right? For sure.
And nope. Black women are more looking like, well, why were you out with a white bitch?
Oh
they were looking more like that.
What'd your mom say about that shit?
Bro, you don't. So it just bombed. So then out of nowhere, I just Dude, I had every comic has a tick. Yeah. When something's not going well, you can tell. Sometimes it'll be like, man, shit crazy. Or,
give it up for the troops.
My take back then, it's not anymore. My take back then used to be like, real talk. Like I used to say, and that's a way too obvious tick. So eventually the crowd caught on.
Like, y'all don't like me, huh?
I kept saying real talk. Eventually I heard a table go like, oh shit, he said it again. I was like, what? I was like, oh snap! What? They know.
There's a pattern.
So instead, I just tried to be like, yo. I'm trying to change my tick instead of changing the set. I didn't even. So
y'all like stools?
Yeah, let's get back to that. Look, bro, literally the table in the front that I put the water in front of. I was like, y'all still with me, right? Table, right? All right, y'all with. And dude was with a white girl. She was the only white woman in the building. He was just like, even though you did that white girl joke, nigga, nah, I can't, not tonight.
He's like, my girl wasn't really fucking with that joke.
Matter of fact, here's take your water back. Like, basically, is what he was on. Like, it was that energy. It's off. Out of nowhere in the back, some dude was like, get your dumb ass off the stage, man. I was like, huh? What? Cause I didn't realize I was really doing that bad. I was like, whoa, what? I'm thinking, like, what's his problem? What's this about?
Oh, my God.
And the whole crowd's going like, maybe you should. And then you hear a ratchet girl just in the crowd go like, yeah, get him. I was like, huh? I was like,
y'all forming against me right now.
I was like, man. I was like, what did that dude say? He said, get your dumb ass on stage. I was like, nigga, you don't even sound like you know how to spell GED. Shut up. And they laughed a little bit at that. It's just me saying that. And then I was like, I don't know what to do. So then I did my last joke. It bombed. Then I got the light. And then I was like, is this a real light or is this a bro, like, get off light?
Yeah.
But I was like, fuck it.
You were in your head at that point.
I think it's a real light. And it was. Turns out I did the full required time. Somehow. I got through the whole time. So I get off, and the comedian right after me, oh my God. He goes after me. Great comic. Mark Gregory, hilarious. He goes after me. He's like, hey, man, comedy's hard, man. I was looking at little buddy like, hey, man, get through it, man. Get through it. He's like, this nigga was bombing so bad. I saw a dude in a wheelchair trying to get up out of here. Like, fucking everybody's dying laughing. He's sitting on the stool acting like a guy in a wheelchair falling out the stool. Like, he's pretending to fall out and everyone's rolling and he's like, get it away, get it away. Everyone's just like, ah. And bro, keep in mind, I invited like a chick to the down. I thought I was about to get some pussy after this. Like, I was telling her, like, I told her right before I went, I was like, hey, babe, hey, check this out.
Check this out. I'm about to kill it.
And she's when he's up there doing the whole crawling on the floor shit, like, yeah, dude, nigga in the wheelchair is like, let me get out of here. She's just like, oh! Just rolling directly behind me. She's directly behind me, and then I tried to just face forward. But I was laughing because, bro, it was funny. But I'm like, my laugh. You've been at shows. My laugh's loud as shit. So people would turn like, what's that loud cackle? And see, I was laughing at him making fun of me. So it's confusing the fuck out of everybody. They're like, what is happening
he's
right
so
now?
humble.
They're like, does he know that he's being
good-hearted? Oh, my God.
So then I look over to my dad. He's eating a chicken wing when he said still doing it. Still doing the will. Spits the chicken wing out his mouth laughing. You know how funny you gotta be?
Oh, Dad spit a fucking chicken wing out.
Nigga, you know how funny
making fun of
you gotta be to get a black man to spit a chicken wing out his goddamn mouth, bro? You know how funny what needs to be? Nigga, he spit the whole chicken wing. It hit the floor. A waitress had to be like, oh, here's your... I'm sorry about that. He's like, no, it's cool. It's cool. I'm like, cool. I heard it from the...
He's like, I might spit another one. It's so goddamn funny.
When dude's cooking me and then he gets into his set, destroy us. Bah, destroy. Show's over. Fucking a lady comes up to me. She's like, hey, weren't you... And thick fine chick comes up to me like, hey, weren't you one of the comedians? I'm sitting at the bar. I was like... Well, yeah, I was. Because the girl I invited, she left. She had to go. But I was like, yeah, I was one. I was like, hopefully she was in the bathroom during all of that. Like, that's like...
Or she saw your first joke and she was like,
if she would have saw stool and hooker,
it was on.
She would have thought I was up on the Apollo next. Like, she's like, this I need to hook up once. So I was like, yeah, actually, I am one of the comedians. She was like, really? I was like, yeah. She was like, oh, my God. So what was the name of that dude before you that's talking about pissing on me? What's his name? Like, where's he at? I was like, he left. He left. Oh, dang, bro.
Hold on, we got some technical difficulties.
It is technical difficulty. I need to clean up my language. I apologize.
No, it's all right. He was sleeping. I'm gonna take. I'll be right back. You talk to Zach for a second.
I got to talk to. Keep it going. Okay. But we're like, yeah, the chick just wanted to know where Ray was at. Like, hey, where's that guy who talked about pissing on me right before you? I would like to know where he's at. And I was like, he left. As soon as I told her he left, she left. She just walked away. I was like, all right. So then my mom comes up to me. And she's like, hey, Jerrell, bombing happens, whatever, And, it was just too smart for him. Whatever, forget it. You'll get past it. Yeah, I was like, yeah, that's cool, but where's my dad? Where's my uncle? She's like, yeah, they left. But I was like, what? They just left. They just didn't think I needed any moral support of any kind. They just walked out the club. I was like, all right, cool. But she's like, hey, you'll get past it. I'm like, yeah, I know. And I was like, but the thing is, man, what I hate is I didn't know what to do when dude yelled at me, especially when that girl, that ratchet bitch in the crowd talking about, get him. I was like, what the hell is that girl's problem? Like, get him. She's like, oh, that was me. I was like, what? She's like, yeah, that was me. I said that. What? I was like, why on earth would you do that? She's like, no, I meant, like, get that guy who was yelling at you. I was like, get him, baby. You get him. I was like, no one at all. No one.
That's a touchy thing to hear when you're up on stage. It depends on the crowd, too.
That crowd was so thinking my mom wanted me to die. That's basically what they were thinking. They're like, let's get on board with her. Like, get him. They were all thinking me. No one thought I had a fan going like, get that heckler in the back. Because I was sucking. I should have been heckled. So I was like, Mom, why would you say that? She was like, I was just trying to support. I was like, never. You know what? From now on, be unsupportive. If that's what support is, just please. But that bomb was walking out the club.
At least you didn't hear that at High Spirits or something.
Oh, High Spirits, that joint, man. I'm mad that that's over, ain't it? Is it over?
Daryl moved it to W.O. Wright's.
Just because of the winter, I think
Just
it's
because of the weather.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, I didn't think of that. But yeah, that
no
spot
outside show.
is a great spot. That was insane, too. That was insane. But no, that was probably...
I think your exchange with Travis.
Oh, that got wild that night.
Fantastic.
That got wild.
That was fun.
That was fantastic.
I just would keep running around whenever someone would say a really edgy fucking racist thing. I just run around the room, or the outside, not the room. I just run. I'm just like, oh my god, he said it. Nah, bro, that was. You guys are cool. You are a cool group of white men. This is
Thank you. No one's ever said that to me before.
I'm reminiscing about how you you probably heard it because you was walking. But yeah, my mom was the one who said "get him," like when she was she was the woman that yelled out.
No way. During when Mark Gregory was grilling you.
Yeah.
So what do you think it was about the bomb that was so hard on you? You think it was because it was such a packed house that night, or was it like because your parents were there, or was it because he like crushed you after, or what? Was it a combination, or what was the big thing?
Listen here, man. A lot of people don't believe it when I say it, bro. But it's like that one, like it didn't even really hurt my feelings, bro. Like I learned from it.
Yes.
But I literally, like the host too, he was surprised. I was like making jokes about it right after I walked off and shit, because I was saying like, dude, you bomb like crowd members after the show don't want to look you in the eye, and they're looking down, and he's laughing, looking at me surprised. How the fuck is this nigga? How is he not wanting to kill himself? Like basically,
yeah.
Because it's like, it was on me. Like I deserved the bomb. I wasn't prepared or equipped to do well. Now if I get put on that again now, yeah, I do great. I've been put in similar situations to that now. Yeah, I've done fine. But you learn from it. You can't just be like, some comics try to find excuses right after it, right away. They try to be like, what did I do? What did I do? Maybe it was them. Maybe it was the acoustics. You know what I was doing while I was up there? Like, oh, the acoustics. Like, no, bro. You just
I agree. I think that we oftentimes learn the most from bombing, because you're like, I thought I really had something here, and maybe I need to reevaluate it, and it's not for every room, and it's not for everybody, and I need to make it so that it can be. So I need to just maybe, polish up some of these edges on some of these jokes.
Absolutely.
And whether it's your timing or it's the structure of some of the bits or the bits themselves not working uniformly throughout your whole set, stuff like that, just putting stuff in the wrong place here and there could throw your whole thing off, even though they're all killer jokes.
Communism after hookers.
Even though it's probably a killer, right? It's probably a killer joke, and structurally it's nice, but then when you mix those two worlds together, people weren't ready for it.
What is that?
Yeah, they were like, "Can you bring Ray back?"
Dude, I was just telling them chick who walked over to me, say, "You're one of the comics." Yeah. I'm like, yeah. She's like, "So where was that guy who was like talking about pissing on me who went right before you? Where's that guy?"
He loves that.
They all want them back. Their dog just died.
No, it's my cat.
Ah.
Zoe. She just like tried to attack all these chords over here.
Well, yeah, man. Yeah, but it's for real. You got to bomb though. The best comics, you'll know who the best comics are by how they bomb. Like when you see them bomb.
Yeah.
A great comic bomb's different from like a regular comic or a bad comic. Like it's two different types of bombs, bro.
What do you tell me what you think about this guy, Jerrell? Let's get into some TikToks here.
He was like, we got a young kid on here. The TikToks? Oh, it's going to be on the flat screen.
Yeah. You can see it over
there. Look at that. Oh, it's a mouse cursor on the flat. Y'all are... How do y'all fund this? Do y'all sell narcotics or something? What is this? It's like 3 different cameras in here. I feel like I'm getting interrogated. New Oxford Dictionary. What? It'd be hilarious if you just saw the word communism in the fucking search. Like he was trying to act all smart, but he was Googling it.
I'm pressing the wrong button, obviously. I don't know what's going on.
You gonna put that volume on it?
Hey, it's our first show.
Yeah, this is.
Hey,
It's like we gotta
it's
test.
going to be a little
You get
rough.
what you fucking deserve. Sometimes you don't get what you fucking deserve.
Oh, let's watch it again. Put it in full screen. See if you can put it in full screen.
I can put the messages in full screen. I don't know if I can put him in it.
Yeah, it's those two arrows.
Oh, there we go.
And then you can move it over to the other ones afterwards.
Oh no, it's not working.
The audio keeps on turning off.
What? It keeps replaying.
Oh god. All right, here we go. What the fuck?
You gotta make sure
You
you
gotta
keep
turn the
hitting unmute every time. You gotta
every
keep.
time
It'll
mute
keep
button
just
pops
muted.
up.
He's like,
Hey, it's technical.
you're like, we'll know what to do next
Well,
time for
yeah,
the white
exact-
guests. We'll know.
What you fucking deserve. Sometimes you don't get what you fucking deserve.
What do you think about this guy, Jerrell?
I'm sorry. I was also reading the message in the fucking corner. Who's Bubba? What the?
I guess I'm Bubba.
Okay, but nah, dude, man, that
Is that weird or what?
that guy, man, is that like the Joker if he like didn't fucking become a villain? Like, what is this?
I think that's Eastside
Who is-
Joker.
His name's East Dayton Joker.
No, Drexel Joker.
This nigga, what's his name? I think it's
His TikTok is
I don't know what. I think it's
underscore
Joker.
Jokernaut. The Jokernaut.
Jokernaut. Is he a joking astronaut? What the fuck is not for? Like, this is. I thought he was in a prison jumpsuit, but that's just a orange hoodie. Like, I don't. But I think what he said was very philosophical. You know, sometimes you do get what you deserve, Bubba. You know?
Sometimes you don't. Is it that simple?
It's very. This dude's the next Socrates.
He's
And
got
I
it
think we
going
need
on.
to take him serious.
I think if I do it like this, it will be easier.
I forgot to send you this one too. It's coming your way. Let's see
His
what-
makeup,
Let's see
bruh.
what he thinks about this one.
It's like he took. This is a grown ass man who took the
this is-
time. This is-
You think you know comedy, but this guy.
Oh man, I think my TV froze. Is that really happening?
It
right
might
now?
have because nothing's moving, bro.
Yeah, I think it did.
Nothing's moving
I
at
could
all.
sh- I could
You
show you
guys
on here,
could
though.
just that's what I was gonna say.
I'm gonna show you
We'll
on
put
here.
it in post.
Yeah, we'll put it in post. I don't want to leave this up here.
Now that's just the background.
I know. That's
This should be the background
podcast
forever.
ever.
It should.
Hey,
No one's gonna get this
first
far
one,
into it
baby
anyway.
steps.
Ah.
It's baby steps.
Sometimes it does this. Because I bought a goddamn Vizio instead of a Sony. I thought I would save $300, and I should have just
You're like, well, money well saved.
money well saved. Yeah. Now I could buy a smaller monitor for this fucking show. The other $300 that I spent. All right, we won't worry about
now
that.
it's now the background's AirPlay.
Yeah, this is what I'll do. I'll just put my logo back up there, and then I'll show you on the laptop for now. And then, and,
Then post, man.
yeah, we'll do it in post.
dog.
and in other episodes and stuff.
I'm gonna have just the utmost things to say about all of this to the comics wanting to be on here. This is
Really? Do you like
This
this?
is actually. I love that this is happening.
Dude, this is
I
dope.
love that this
Thank you,
technical mistakes happening,
That's
but we're
not-
still just talking.
Let's not
We're-
tell people
we're
that.
still talking.
Hey,
Yeah,
still just-
we're getting together.
It's not the end.
It's not. It's not the end.
Some people will actually have a freak out, like, "Oh my god, it's just,
yeah, you can.
I don't know."
Now you can bring up the one at the end now.
Oh, it actually got fixed.
Oh, is that the newest one? You want to play this one?
yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Who the fuck is
No,
Super
try to
Mario
see if
without
you-
a hat? What is
Try to
this?
see if you can.
Oh my god.
I hear blind people make good delivery drivers and deaf people make good phone operators.
gonna have to play it again.
Dude, look at that mustache.
Bro, this nigga got the Ron Jeremy mustache, bro.
Dude, at the end when he was like, yeah, he was so confident, dude.
His chest looked like the floor of a barbershop.
Oh, you said the floor of a barbershop.
No man should be, I don't care, that hairy. No man in modern age
Bro,
should be that hairy.
He looks like a Yeti. Do you believe in Bigfoot?
Now I do.
Now you do. After a real sighting.
I didn't at all. I was like, those white people are crazy. Bigfoot. And then I saw that.
Did you know that I know you don't know this, but there were over 2,000 reported sightings in Washington state alone of Bigfoot.
Well, how the hell did you think I didn't know that? I feel very insulted.
Do you
Maybe
know?
I did.
Are you into conspiracies?
No, not at all. You were correct. But I didn't like
didn't
the
think you
assumption.
were.
I didn't like it.
I didn't think you were. So basically, there's 2,000 sightings. This is what I think. I think with the Bigfoot situation, I think that at some point in history, there was like a pre-human creature that probably walked upright like us, but maybe looked more like monkeys or dogs or whatever.
All right.
And I think that some of the early humans lived amongst them, and we overlapped with them.
Okay.
Right? And then so we did live amongst them at some point. So oral tradition passed down from generation to generation, because there's those creatures and paintings and shit all over the world. So it was definitely here, right? And probably not just in the Americas. It was probably like there's a
the
Yeti,
world.
the Yeti in the Himalayas. There's like those little creatures in Thailand that are hairy, but they look like Yetis. And so I feel like we definitely lived among them at some point. But as far as them still being around, I don't fucking know. Zach here thinks that it's a trans-dimensional being. Tell him, Zach.
No, I don't think that. It's.
He's like, I have to leave right now.
He's gotta go.
Tell him.
No,
I'll hear it out though.
He told me this the other day, and I was like, I want to hear this on the show.
It was
He's like, I know this. I don't need.
I want to know.
It's a theory.
All right, man.
That, do you know how we're living in the third dimension? Like with string theory.
Yeah.
It hasn't been proven yet.
I like how his is going more on a quantum leap type thing. It's like a Neil deGrasse. I'll hear it.
That's what I'm saying.
Neil deGrasse
That's what I'm saying.
Bigfoot, bro.
Like,
You look like a Bigfoot.
that's why I'm not on camera.
So I can only be in the wide shot.
Yeah, exactly.
You'll put them in post.
We'll put you in post, Zach.
Nah, but what is it?
No, well, like we're living in the third dimension, and like I was watching this weird like conspiracy documentary, like it's called like Bigfoot and UFOs or some shit. Mm-hmm. It was on Amazon
Oh,
Prime.
they mixed them together.
Yeah, they did.
That's like mixing whiskey and vodka.
So they were saying some weird shit like that they're on a different dimensional plane and they're able to cross over, and that's why you only see them for like a little split second.
Okay.
And that's why you don't see a shit ton of tracks. You only see like a footprint here and there.
I don't know anything about that, but I do know like there's been a couple of times in my life where I've been on drugs, like ecstasy or maybe mushrooms, or possibly like really high doses of weed edibles, and like I felt like I crossed into a different dimension, like just for a second.
Nigga, you're a Bigfoot in a different dimension. That's all this is. It's just big high dudes. Just they look like Bigfoot when they come over, but they're all just people.
We're just trying to fit in.
It sounds something, dude. Honestly, here's what I like to know: y'all opinions on the guys who be having the reality shows where they're hunting Bigfoot or a documentary series.
I think it's absolutely
crazy.
What's that? What's that about?
I think
it's like that Oak Island show.
Oh my god! They get
I don't know
why.
They
get nothing done.
They keep on digging and finding like a piece of wood, and like
what is it?
Have you never heard of Oak Island?
No.
They have like 6 seasons of this show where they're literally digging a hole.
I literally thought it was one. I had
That's
no
what
idea
archaeologists do.
Yeah,
Is that, but is it an archaeologist or what is it?
It's like archaeology. Apparently, like there's some buried pirate treasure on this island.
Wait, my bad. I'm thinking about fucking Roanoke. There was a damn reality show about the town of It was like they're trying to figure out why these people in this town disappeared all these years ago, and they think it's ghosts and shit. It's basically a ghost hunting thing, and they never find
It's
a ghost.
like that Skinwalker Ranch show. Like, I mean, like, like people keep on saying
he
that
would
they
be
see,
the
like,
guy
this,
to know
that,
all
and
these
the other,
shows.
this,
He
that,
would.
and the other, blah, blah, blah. Like, and I'm like, dude, like, I get it. It would be like a cool documentary.
Yeah.
Just a documentary, but I don't know how people are tuning in.
I've never seen a ghost.
Something.
I've never seen a ghost, so I'm not a believer because I've never seen it, but I would like to. Does that make sense? Like I'm into the idea.
Hell no, I don't want to see.
I'm into the idea that there's like carbon copies of.
Yeah, I don't
want to
see no ghosts. I don't want to see no.
Have you ever
ghosts.
felt like
you know
an
the
energy?
likelihood of that ghost being racist? I don't want to see it.
There's so many dead racists.
I am.
There's
fine.
still a lot of
Yeah, you're saying it.
There's lots of living racists.
He is
too.
right
I don't
about
know what
that,
you're
though.
talking about. There's 10 billion of us on this motherfucker
It's like
floating on a ball.
He was like, we're still here. He said, like,
no, that's 10 billion racists on the fucking planet.
no, but I was gonna say for real, me and my dad, believe it or not, one time spent the whole afternoon watching like 3 different Bigfoot documentaries. He does believe in the shit, but we were just watching the documentaries. We were just laughing at like how dedicated they're in to what they have. Nothing. They've accomplished
that's what I'm
nothing.
saying, though. Like
They
that's
haven't
like,
figured
could you
out
imagine
anything.
working your whole life to find something and to find out that, like, especially when they're going to that footage of them seeing it back in like the 50s or 60s.
Why are all those
they,
videos so grainy though?
Like, you
and
see
all
that?
I'm
You
just
see
saying,
that
though, like,
half shadow?
like about like 15
He's
years
walking
ago,
back
like
there.
I remember being in high school and them coming out saying that it was a hoax and that the
2006.
Yeah.
The guy George, I forget his name. Here,
Yeah.
I'll find out. But the guy who actually in 1954 he had the first Bigfoot sighting, which I'll tell you his name.
They showed how they had different things for their feet that they would just wear and like make prints in the mud. And,
His kids actually came out and said it after he died. So I watched.
Y'all thinking the government gave them a big bag to say,
No,
say that? Or
it's just
was it actually just legitimately like, yeah,
like
that was
like his wife said that she dressed up in the Bigfoot suit, and
that I didn't
Bruh,
even hear.
it
I
was,
didn't
How-
it
hear
was his
how
wife. That,
good-
apparently, in that picture right there,
that
that
looks
is- that
silly
is-
as hell. What?
It looks
apparently
like a
in
man
that
a
picture
bear
right
suit,
there,
doesn't it? It's like a monkey
Yeah,
suit.
dude.
That's
how
that's
good was his dick to get this grown woman to just?
He was like, "Baby, we're gonna
Put
be
on-
rich."
Oh,
Could you?
He had to be
He's
so
probably trying to
smooth.
get her killed. Like, think about it. Like, if a hunter saw that shit, I would shoot it.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
like
yeah.
hunting
Easily.
season.
Yeah.
How come no one's ever brought one forward? Unless do you think the government won't let them do that?
A
Honestly,
few years
man.
after that hoax was,
There's too many cell phones.
yeah, but exactly. A few years after that hoax, a guy had like bad taxidermized or whatever the fuck that word is.
Taxidermy.
Yeah, but like I don't know what would you describe how you did it, but like bad taxidermy, a bunch of possums together
Okay.
and claimed that he had a Bigfoot.
Yeah.
And and showed the picture and sent it to the media and stuff like that, and it looked like a Bigfoot that had just rotted or
Man,
something.
have
there,
you?
there was this other guy. There was this other guy actually that found a hand
Okay.
and a piece of a scalp in like a temple in the Himalayas, and they were trying to say that it was from the Sasquatch, and they sold it to the Smithsonian for $2 million. And during the trip to America, the package gets lost. But when they got the piece of scalp, they found that it was just a bear. The skin from a
How do
bear.
you confuse?
How do you buy it? And who went over there to appraise it and stuff? That's what I want to know.
This is just hilarious.
It's
Oh my,
crazy.
dude! I remember Stuart Huff. He did a bit about how in Oklahoma, apparently this is real. Oklahoma, some buttfuck state, was they passed the Bigfoot hunting season. He was like, dude, how are we passing a hunting season
For a mythological
for something
creature.
we haven't even fucking found yet? Well, how are we
crazy.
going to be allowed to kill something that hasn't been confirmed? What is this?
Cryptozoologists want to know. Like
People really want to know, man. Cause imagine if you're that dude that can really prove it, though.
Yeah,
You're that guy.
yeah.
Like, you make it. And I thought we found them today in that TikTok. I thought
You
we
wanna
did.
show him the funeral?
Yeah, that's fucking hilarious. That's a good one, actually.
Remember, you gotta hit that mute. There we go.
Try to see if you can.
This
get
is something
the
I could see
screen.
Jerrell doing.
When the fake people shine.
Said you owe my sister money. She's at a.
This is real?
This is real.
Jazz Cassie Kushko.
Shout
And
out
people
to
are
Jazz
talking.
Cassie.
She called her a fake ass bitch.
Man, honestly, this happens. This is why I know it's real. This happened. Basically happened at my grandpa's funeral. It was people that you're like, why did they get invited here? They just thrash out how they feel.
Oh
And I'm
my
afraid of
God.
that happening. Like when my funeral, because I'm gonna have several funerals. I'm gonna have
Yeah, several. I want 3 days worth of
I want
worship.
3. No, seriously, people will do that. Like that's why you gotta make sure either don't if you a motherfucker whose life is full of drama, either don't have a funeral or make sure it's planned out where it's gonna be a small select group. But if you was someone who was really out here just all around, then that you gonna have your wife's gonna be sitting in the front row and start finding out that you had a whole nother life and shit. Like,
Yeah,
it's
man,
gonna be bad.
I have a fear about people not coming to my funeral because like I have a problem going to funerals. Like I'm just like weirded out about it because like my dad died when I was young.
Yeah.
So like whenever I see anybody, it always makes me like takes me back to there, and I never really dealt with that shit. So like I've had like I've had like several uncles die and like people that I know, and like I get so eerie about I can't go. Like I can't see them dead. Like I don't want to remember them like that. I get fucking like. But I know most people in the world.
Welcome to the Morning Wood.
Right. No. Yes. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
No, okay.
Take your Prozac.
No, really, work out your stuff, man. I never do this about you.
Yeah, I didn't either. Really, it's weird. It's like a revel. I hit that weed a little bit, and I was like, "Let's talk about life."
Yeah, I really hope like
It's a
kids
revelation.
come running out like, "Daddy."
No, yeah, they should be in bed. No, my son came out for a minute, but I took him back there.
No, I get that, man, but with funeral, I'm just hoping that my funeral has a better attendance than like Carmichael's. Like if like I can get more people than Carmichael's to come to my funeral. Like
That's
if I could
it.
just get more people than an average open mic to at least show up to my funeral. Like I might give you a guest spot at my funeral.
That would be
Like,
dope if you could just give me 5-piece. Any
Like,
stage
hey,
time I can get.
I know
really.
most of you guys don't know who
any
the hell I
stage
am.
time I
An
can
open
get.
mic. That's what your eulogy
That's it,
is.
yes.
My funeral
Every
will be
comedian,
an open
Yeah,
mic.
like
eulogy is an
every-
open mic.
That's the only way I'll get comics to give a damn about showing up. Oh snap! What happened here?
I don't know. I think
I
you
think you
just.
just hit the spring.
Did I hit the spring?
Yeah, it's
What
all
happened?
right.
Oh,
I
you're
died.
good.
Broke something.
I know. I heard.
I
Like,
have
there's
money.
a little bit of
I
feedback in
have
there,
money.
guys.
I can help.
Did you?
Sorry for the listeners. For the.
Do you want to talk about what happened in Cleveland?
Oh man.
Oh
what
yeah,
happened?
let's talk about what happened in Cleveland. It was a shit show.
You're like,
I
that's
was
what
talking about not
The
that,
the
but
house,
you can
the
go-
haunted house.
Yeah, the haunted house.
All right, so check this out. This is breaking news. We were on the way to the store earlier to get Zach some headphones, and fucking he got a news report on his phone that a kid in a haunted house got stabbed tonight in Cleveland. Is that
Christ.
crazy or what?
Christ.
What do you
Haunted
think about
house
that?
actor
Well,
accidentally
it-
stabs 11-year-old in Berea.
Who
Well-
who put the story out so we can give him credit?
It's
CNN
it's
or-
actually 19 News in Cleveland.
19
Oh,
news.
so just homegrown news.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
No, well, it would be crazy if it happened anywhere else but Cleveland. That's a pretty normal
Yeah, it's
Cleveland
very.
thing. I have a lot of family from Cleveland, and I'm pretty sure none of them are shocked by that headline. They're
Oh,
more
my
like,
God.
what the fuck was he doing at that haunted house? Like, they're putting it on
Yeah.
on the
Put
kid.
it on the kid.
And rest to him, but it's
my
Cleveland,
God,
man. It's crazy.
But-
It's crazy.
It was his fault, I think.
Oh, my
But if you want to get
Christ.
stabbed,
Christ.
go to the 7 floors of hell up in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's Halloween time.
Well, you
baby.
can get stabbed anywhere in Cleveland.
We
So
should
I don't
wear
think
costumes.
you need to just go to a haunted
You don't have
house.
to just
you can
go.
Just, you can
You
go
can just
on
get stabbed at a
Union
show.
or East 99. There's plenty
You
of
get
places.
stabbed at a McDonald's. You can get stabbed anywhere there, bro.
There's
It's-
plenty-
The ones that trip me
places.
out are the ones that where the people don't take off the chainsaw blades. And
Yeah.
they're like, and you see them like hitting.
I just hope that kid
hitting-
doesn't give the 7 Floors of Hell a bad Yelp review, honestly, because y'all
Y'all sick.
terrifying.
Y'all are demons.
That's terrifying.
Nah,
Like,
bro,
they did their job.
Y'all talking about haunted houses though?
He's been above and
Yeah,
beyond.
that's what I was gonna say. Like they did. He's scared.
He went above and beyond his position, bro. He should get a fucking raise.
He's like, he's
exactly.
scared.
He
He's
should
like, I
get a
did my part.
promotion. That kid should be
He's
running
gonna
that
get.
place.
He's going to get promoted to that torture one in California. That one where they pay you like if you can get through it like $20,000.
That's crazy. I saw some online that I would never fucking do. They throw bugs on you and they tie you up and shit.
That's the one.
You ever
I'm
seen
talking
this,
about.
Jarrell? Here, look.
It used to be
That's
in.
insane.
It used to be in San Diego, but they moved it to Tennessee because they were getting they were getting in trouble. Like,
Yeah,
they were
because
getting
it's going
lawsuits
too
and that.
damn far. But if it was in Cleveland,
No, if it was in Cleveland,
it'd be like, well, that's a Tuesday.
that's yeah.
But-
No, but this place is absolutely disgusting.
Do you know what it's called?
Uh,
Oh, whoa.
McCartney
whoa.
Manor.
McCartey Manor. See if we can
they
find this
they
shit.
Oh,
pull
my
out teeth.
Lord.
They pull out a tooth.
But the
at
thing is,
end.
people are going there.
No, but I'm just saying they'll
No.
like towards the end they pull out your tooth.
Okay. And you get money if you make it all the way. Has
Yeah,
anybody
like,
ever gotten
I
it?
forget how much you get.
Has anybody ever got the money?
I don't think so. I don't think anybody's gotten through it. Like they buzz your hair off.
That's not even a haunted house. That's just torture.
It,
Is this just a torture house? Is that all it is? Oh my God! Somebody's recording
that's
this
not
shit
it.
on a
That's
damn
not it.
cricket phone.
it's the McCartney Manor. It's the one that.
Yeah, it's the first result you saw, bro. Go back. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, that's what it was. Scared Theater.
Yeah.
Something about copyright. It might be some scream.
Dude, what the fuck, son?
Yeah, they put you in shitty water and everything, like shitty toilet water.
They give
and
you a
everything. Yeah,
third
look at
world
that, see?
country experience.
I told you. Yeah, look at that. They're putting you in shit water.
So you're like 20,000. That nigga, this is haunted house fear factor. That's all this is. Oh man.
Yeah, right. They could never do that to me, bro.
The
Why
people
would you
that
sign
run
up for
this
that?
are definitely
Yeah,
Satanists.
it's absolutely.
Oh,
They're
for sure.
Satanists for
All right,
sure.
but do you know what the cost of admission to this place is?
How
is it?
much?
Dog food. You have to donate dog food to the shelter.
That's it.
Nigga, even
That's
if
it.
the admission was just me
So, like,
breathing,
whoever they're
I'm not
paying to
going.
do this or whatever, like, I don't know. They're
It's free.
It's free.
Yeah,
He
like
misspelled haunted. We gotta address that. He misspelled it. But
oh, we don't have to address it.
but the thing is, that means this guy is just a sick retired dude
I
just
think
using
so.
his
Like,
money
I honestly
and
think so.
time.
Easy, bro.
Well,
to
and
just-
then they're trying to cover it up by like, oh, we feed the puppies that are getting euthanized.
They
every day
think
at
they're
the-"
gonna get like the white people to be like, well, they fed the puppies. Like, fuck
Yeah.
no.
Dog, that's sick.
White people don't love dogs that much.
Dude, she
no,
was rubbing
this is
shit
sick.
on her face, bro. It looked like fucking WD-4 or what's like the grease. It looked like she was
It
rubbing
looks
like
like Axle
Vaseline or
grease.
grease.
You know what's
Axle
crazy?
grease.
There's somebody out there that's their
thing.
porn.
Their kink.
That right
Yeah.
there. That's their thing.
That's probably who they're like.
the
they're
guys
like,
who are running it.
yeah,
they're-
the guys that are running it are like, all right, well, we'll.
No, that needs to be shut down.
It should be.
Where are the people for capitalism?
No,
They're
they
like, should be
literally
no regulations
shut,
at
they
all.
shut
Like,
that.
yeah.
They shut it down in California, and there's like 2 different branches of it. Like one's in Tennessee, I think, and one's in.
Oh, we should go when we go to
no,
Nashville.
hey, y'all
Absolutely
go.
not.
Y'all
No,
can
but
go.
there's a waiting list for this thing.
Oh wait, first off, the fact
There's
that
a
there's a
waiting list.
demand.
You got to go to the Imes factory and wait in line to get your dog food.
No,
Is there at least a age limit?
and there is a book.
I don't know.
There is a book of legal agreement. That
I
you
hope
have
children aren't able to do this, because I do know if I was 12 and I heard $20,000 if you can, all right, and I just go, man.
21.
Thank God, at least.
You can be 18 to 20 with your parents' permission.
Okay, but still, at
You
least.
can't go if you're pregnant or claustrophobic or if you have respiratory
Seizure. But
heart
I'm telling you,
seizures.
there's a book that they said
That bitch was crying.
Can children go? Who Googled that?
He was trying.
I,
The guy-
look
I
at-
love
look at
seeing
the
other
requirements.
Google searches.
It is a book.
The guy who runs it.
Where's it at?
Right
Do
there.
they pull teeth?
Can they touch you? How they
Yeah, there's.
they pull tooth, which is very difficult to do. Yeah, it's difficult to do to pull your
Bruh,
tooth.
how hasn't he gotten his ass kicked
They
yet?
cut their own hair.
By someone while it's happening.
That's because people sign up for it. They know what they're getting into. That's the weird
Well, you're
thing.
getting into. Let's
Some
say
people
you
know
know,
that.
but if it's happened to you and they're restraining you, wouldn't you naturally be like, man?
Not if you're submissive and you want that shit. It's
Alright.
probably like people who are like executives that fucking like.
Those
fucking
be the
Time
ones
Warner and
that
shit.
pay for stuff
Big,
like
yeah,
that.
these
man.
big
Those be the
people
ones.
that actually are
No,
bossing
that's
people
not
around
even
all
a haunted
day.
house, man. Let's
No,
get that out
that's
the way.
sick.
That's
I-
not
that's
haunted.
sick.
That is torture.
That's
Just
disgusting.
a Satanist fantasy.
This is
right
a good
there.
clip for
That's-
YouTube, though, by the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's on you. How is this on YouTube with all their new guidelines?
Have
But
you ever seen
whatever, man.
mukbangs? You know
Yeah,
what that is?
yeah.
It's like
I
what-
heard someone died doing one of those.
really
Yeah, they ate
too
someone
much.
just died.
Damn.
Yeah.
Could you imagine, like, man, we're having such a good time, and then your dude
That's the
look
way
over
to
and
die.
your,
I mean, I don't know.
your dude's like, a turkey leg lodged in my throat.
Hopefully, he has a good turnout at his funeral.
Oh my god.
But no, I really want to hear that the Cleveland shit show. There was a Cleveland shit show or something.
Oh no,
That wasn't the thing.
No.
That was the Cleveland thing.
That was
that?
It was the Cleveland
kid
thing with the
dying?
kid dying.
Okay.
He didn't die, did he?
No, he got stabbed in the
Oh,
foot.
okay.
I was gonna
It was
say
just a
because
foot.
I said that he
But-
deserved it, and if he died, I take that back. We're gonna.
No,
I was under
canceled
the
the
impression
first
he was
show.
I
dead
canceled,
the
yeah.
entire time.
We should have called this
I
canceled.
thought I was like,
Cancel.
I was like, let's say if I do end up just making it, like this is my Shane.
This is how they
Gillis
get you.
shit. They go
yeah,
back.
yeah.
Like he laughed at the kid that died.
Yo, I was thinking that too. Like, gotta be. I told Zach before we did this, I was like, we don't want to poke the bear too hard. I was like, let's have fun, but let's not
Let's
get
not
kicked
get
off
too
the
wild.
internet. Let's not. You know what I mean? Like, let's just have
Yeah,
a
like
good
when
time.
we talk about our conspiracy theories, we're gonna be like,
Yeah.
it's just a theory.
Speaking of conspiracies,
I bet this has nothing to do with conspiracies. That's probably
well, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't because I'm not sure if it's real or not.
All right, so
Zach
I
just
looked
told
it
me
up.
that
It was on NPR and everything.
This
So,
is Australia today.
protesting COVID.
They're on such lockdown over there, you can't go a block from your house.
You have to shop at your nearest grocery store. You have to.
Look at all this police, bro. That's like military gear. They're in riot gear.
Yeah, man, they sick of it, man. They like, when shit gonna get better?
Look, dude's got a sign that
Dang.
says freedom.
Yeah, but like, I hate to say it though, like, and we think that we have it bad when it comes to like the
A bunch
regulations
of other
and
countries
shit.
got
like,
way more. Bro, in Colombia, I remember a while, months ago, they was talking about their military police shooting at motherfuckers that they were leaving the house.
Damn.
I remember they saying that. And they still, I don't even know if they fully really got all the vaccines down there yet. So it might still be like that.
Yeah.
I seen
So, bro.
I actually seen a TikTok with that like down in one of those South American countries.
Yeah,
where
no, it's real
They
strict
they
there.
like literally shot like a beanbag
Yeah.
at him, like
Yeah.
like one of those beanbag shotguns.
Yeah.
But
I've
think
seen
about
He
it, man.
literally just opened up his door and went boom.
Holy
if you think
shit.
about it, this is like those countries in South America's chance as a government. This whole pandemic was
They're
their
gonna
chance
revolt.
to finally
Yeah.
get a hold back on the country.
Yeah.
Basically, because
It's true,
before
'cause
it
the
was
people
really
don't at all.
cartel ran.
Yeah.
It was chaos.
Yeah.
Now they have the legal reasoning to get straight up military to just shut shit down.
Yeah.
So they're not gonna let go. You know, they're
They can't.
they're just, it is what it is down there. But you know, the places that aren't going that crazy about all this is like a lot of countries, like most of Africa hasn't even really been affected
Yeah.
by COVID. You know, they're not even. But South
Even-
America,
Even South
Europe-
Africa, you know?
South Africa a little bit, and some in North Africa, but like
Those
Central
are more, yeah.
and West and East, not really,
'Cause
bro.
there's some big cities over there where I'm sure there's
It's
the
still
people
some
stacked
big,
on
like,
top of each other. and-
Rwanda,
Yeah.
they got big cities there, but it just hasn't really hit there because, like, the way Africa is, like, the reason why this was able to be worldwide, it's like globalization and interact. But really, like, in those countries, they're so kind of secluded anyway.
yeah.
Especially rural parts, it just really hasn't hit, you know. So I guess they're unlucky. I don't know what's that, but some countries like Australia, man, that's crazy that they're just that fed up. Their cases numbers are probably low though, but like, is it just about low? Like, having
Yeah,
some
they got,
low
I mean,
cases when you can't
prostitution's
do
legal
nothing?
there. They got kangaroos, but you can't go outside. I mean, what the
You're
fuck's
like,
going on?
you're like, I want to fuck a kangaroo. I want to do it now.
I'll pay for it. I don't give a shit. Just send one to my house. If you could send a kangaroo and the 6-pack of Coke, $0.
Bruh. Coke Zero.
This is not sponsored
We're
by
just
them.
here coming on stools.
We're
All
just
day.
calling back there.
We'll be coming on stools until the next break. Just getting into,
I'm glad that kid survived, by the way.
We're just
Great,
getting
that's
into
great.
the next segment here, Jerrell. This is called What Happens Next. So we just got some cool videos of people like doing like sports and stuff. And I was just going to say, like, what do you
Fail Army
do you
is the
think?
at. So I kind of already got it. He was trying to not
Destroy
let me know.
think? I told you, Zach, we got to get some different videos.
Start covering the
Well,
watermark.
yeah.
Either way,
This is still dope. Oh my God. Yeah, we got to cover that one.
Bruh.
Play it again.
His kids are gonna come out looking like the Elephant Man.
They're going to have helmets on like he didn't. His kids have to wear helmets because he didn't wear one when he was fucking racing. Bro, he racks so hard. Like, I mean, what was he
He's
He's 4
trying to
feet from the
do?
bar right there, right? I mean, he's got a 4-foot fall plus the momentum from the ramp. Like, that's.
I wonder what he was trying.
Oh, did you see him bounce off of it when he hit it? How long is it? It's got 20 minutes.
No, 20%.
It's at 20%. The power is.
Yeah.
Can you plug it in? How long have we been going?
We have been going an
Man,
hour.
it feels a
An
while.
hour? It feels like a while.
It
Yeah.
went quick though.
It did.
It did go quick. That's crazy.
It's been a lot of fun, dude.
Yeah, like I said, you guys are a great group of white men. This has been great.
Thanks,
This has been
man.
a great thing.
I mean, we didn't start a country or anything, but we're here.
All right.
I think that would have been fun though
Are those shoestrings on
to
that?
like be
bitch?
like
What
Christopher Columbus and like sail around the world. That would have been fucking crazy.
I thought he was gonna say it would have been fun to be Christopher Columbus and just rape and pillage. I thought that was literally what was coming up. I was waiting.
Yeah,
for it.
well,
I was like, holy
about
shit,
that,
bro.
Yeah,
What's about to happen?
I, John Smith, declare this land for my people. No, I don't even know what race or nationality I am. I want to do 23andMe because, like, I know my grandfather was like Indian,
Cool,
but
cool.
I don't know anything else about any of my. I'm something big and hairy and dark skinned when the sun hits me, and then I'm really
Yep,
white in
dark,
the winter.
Dark, yep. But what's the shut
Maybe
Fail
I'm-
Army again?
I'm Mexican.
I need
Yeah,
to see
Fail
it.
Army again.
I need to see that.
This got weird.
Okay, that wasn't a fail. Oh, she got cocky.
Killing it.
All right. It really, bitch. That's where it.
It looked staged to me though.
She had
Watch it one
everything
more time.
but that.
It looked staged, like when she. I mean, cause she's so
It
acrobatic.
looks like it's going reverse. It looks like somebody hit the reverse button. Like it don't even look real. Like it don't even look like she actually bounced back to me.
She definitely hit pretty hard.
Yeah.
I think those are all
Yeah.
the videos
High
that we
five.
had for you.
But why do guys always do when we hanging out? Like, yeah, I'll fuck. Oh.
Yeah. Oh man, for
You
sure.
know,
For sure.
oh.
What do you think, dog? What do you think?
During the room, you're
It's
like,
not
all right.
charging.
The camera isn't. No. That's all right.
So hey, we were probably just ending it anyway.
I think we were getting close to the end of the clips.
We were getting close to close it out.
This has been a lot of fun. Thanks for coming over and doing this, man.
Yeah, man. I did 2 shows, but I still was like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I stop by.
You did 2 shows tonight. You did a show at
Yeah.
Wiley's too.
Yeah, I did a guest spot there.
Who's
and
there
I
this
did
weekend?
Rand Barnacle.
Oh, dude, he's a killer.
Yeah, beast.
Yeah,
Beast.
I would love to get him on the show. Actually, I want to talk
You
to him. about
should,
that.
man.
He's
He
so
got a
funny.
lot. Me and him were having a great conversation about pornography the night before. It was
good.
Very interesting
Yeah.
conversation. He said I talk about porn like sports. That's
true.
what-
You do. Do
Do you have any plugs that you want to put in?
plugs. You can follow me at Jerrell_comedy on Instagram. I got meme page on there too at Otto Funny, OTTO Funny. Be posting memes and shit. It'd be funny. Memes about porn. You should check it out.
Sweet,
But,
yeah. Catalog
yeah,
of pornography.
you could,
Where can we see you?
like perform.
Yep.
You got anything coming up?
Yeah,
anything
coming
coming
up. I'm about to be closing out that WO's thing.
That's awesome.
So that's gonna be cool. A lot of other stuff's out of town. Got
How'd that go last week?
last week. I didn't pull up to
Okay,
that.
I didn't either.
pull
I
up.
was-
I heard it was. We'll talk about it after this, but it was cool. I heard, so I'm excited about it. After that, I'm hosting Wiley's tomorrow.
That's dope.
Sunday show.
Okay.
So a couple things. I got 2 clean
So
shows.
just
coming up,
keep
stuff
an
like
eye
that.
out on Wiley's.
Yeah,
pretty much.
yeah, definitely, yeah, because that's the home club.
Yeah.
So if you want to check me out, that's definitely a spot. Oh, and my TikTok too, Jerrell Funny. I be posting TikToks on there, gaining a little following there. But yeah, that's about it, man.
Sweet, dude.
That's about
Hey,
it.
thanks for coming, bro. And you guys follow Jerrell on his social media. And also, shameless plug, I'll be at Wiley's closing it out on October 10th, Sunday, so you guys can get tickets for that online. And
Y'all need
then
to applause.
I'll also, it's the first time I'm closing out. I'm really excited.
Cool.
Definitely appreciate the opportunity. And then I'll also be in Louisville, opening for Andrew Rudick and Jeff Bodart, and also Chris Bowman put that show together. So shout out to Chris Bowman.
Oh, for real?
On
You
the
threw
15th, I got on
dope.
there. Yeah, so
15 October?
15th October, I'll be in Louisville, and then I'll be at Wiley's on the 10th. So you guys check that out and follow Jerrell on social media, and make sure you click subscribe, like this podcast, and share it with your friends. Thanks for watching, guys.
All right.
Sweet, dude. And these cameras off.
It was cool.